Welcome back. We're talking about those things we all use as excuses that kind of hold us back, maybe from reaching a goal, reaching our dreams. So number 4 is one that I know everyone has, maybe they haven't admitted it out loud, but it's definitely been something they've used.
Failure, right? I'm gonna fail, or I don't want to fail. And to me, failure, what is failure? I mean, failure truly is a mindset, right? It's just how we view something, how we approach something. To me, just because something doesn't, we were just talking about this in break, just because something doesn't turn out how you thought it was supposed to or how it should have, doesn't mean that it's not actually turning out how it's meant to, how it's supposed to, right? And the idea is just because something didn't happen how you thought, something can be learned from everything that you're going through, and using those opportunities to learn something to now maybe try again, or to do something a little bit differently the next time around, but with a little bit more wisdom and insight, and just understand it's not about failure. I don't believe in quote unquote failure. It's just an opportunity for us to learn and to grow from that.
I had a great mentor, and he always said there's no such thing as failure, there's only feedback. And it's like, it really helps you reframe yourself, like, okay, I tried that, didn't work. I got some feedback. I'll try a different strategy.
Yeah, and it doesn't like stop you from doing things.
Right.
It's all about the mindset, right? It's not changing what we're doing and how we're doing it. It's how we're approaching it through our mind. If that makes sense.
And it's just going to make you feel more negative the more you think of it as failure instead of a learning experience.
Yeah, when something doesn't turn out how we thought it was supposed to, sometimes that implies a very negative experience, when in fact it might be a very positive experience. So, yeah.
Because you realize, hey, I'm not doing it that way again.
Exactly.
What's number 5?
And then the last one is that we're going to talk about is being criticized. So many of us look for the approval or the acceptance of others, and so when we don't get that, we sometimes feel criticized, right? And we don't want to put ourselves out there and make ourselves vulnerable, right? So the idea is, you know, surround yourself with people that believe in you. Doesn't mean that they're always going to tell you what you want to hear, but they're going to support you and they're going to help you get to where you need to be. And don't let somebody else's thoughts and opinions hinder your own growth and development, and what you think and how you believe in yourself is so important.
Well, not every single critique that someone gives you means you have to change right away for that one person. You know, you have a big audience of people, no matter what your thing is that you're being criticized on.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. Wow. So those are kind of those top 5 that we really talk about. And then there's, of course, 5 more that I think that they have. You know, whether it's money. That's another big one, especially when working with people that want to start new businesses. Well, I don't have the money to do that. Again, it's not about finances, you know, again, going back to being resourceful. So some of these really overlap with one another. But oftentimes the excuses that we're making are really just kind of a camouflage for bigger things that we're feeling, right? And so just really trying to, again, recognize them, recognize how they are preventing us from being our best selves and from growing and developing. And if we can try to overcome some of these things, we're going to have a better chance of, like you said, pursuing those dreams and accomplishing those dreams. So if you know, the viewers want to know about the other 5 in more detail, if they want to visit with maybe how these 10 have truly impacted their lives and hindered their own growth and development, they can go onto my website and sign up for a free session. It's just a free hour to spend with me to talk about this. They can just use the code 10excuses. And yeah, I love visiting with people about stuff like this.
So is it like a kind of a coaching session?
Yeah,
or?
it's a free hour coaching session.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Very
Thanks
cool.
for being here.
Thank you.
All right, stay with us when we come back. We're going to give you some great interior design tips right after this.